My name is Austin, and this is Dungeons and Dracon Beams, Megamorphs 3. You stop down and more of the ground starts to fall beneath you. You hear a rumble start as this building all around you guys collapses. Deep down, there is a huge Nesk with a white thorax looking up towards you as you stomp down. And as you do, you see just a rock drop down and squish that big Nesk. The rumble gets louder and louder. You see a flame deep in the core of the Nesk just ignite and start to move towards you. Savannah, is that?
Savannah is going to thought speak directed towards Aximili, but kind of everybody is included in there. Those force fields, that's a pretty large amount of energy contained in a small sphere. Is that anything?
We could test them, but seeing the way that Zach smacked that one and it flickered, I do not believe they would have enough power to do anything that we needed. Maybe if we combined them all, we would need to collect more than one and have some time with them.
Okay, and Savannah's just going to kind of put that on the back burner. Dylan's the only one that saw that flames in the thing coming up from the core. Okay, so Savannah's kind of just keeping on for this moment. Reminds me, what is the Nesk-hydra being situation looking like?
There is one to the west. Where you all are is the heart of everything, ground zero. So it is making its way towards you, but it's going to take it a second. So you probably got like at least another round before it gets to you.
Okay, and that's the only one that's really left?
There are swarms, smaller swarms all around. There is a bigger swarm at the edge of this Titanosaur that has been helping you guys out, but they're thinning out, at least around you guys.
So if Savannah moved towards the bigger swarm at the edge, that would probably just take her movement. She wouldn't have a turn when she got there. The one that's by the Titanosaur that's near them, because Savannah doesn't really know who's who, I think she might go try to help that guy and start to knock down those Nesk, unless there's anything else that she can do to help anyone else.
You can basically get in between the two swarms that are already by you and get close enough to attack the bigger swarm. That way you don't take opportunity attacks.
I think that's what she'll do, not knowing what Dylan has seen and seeing. I think that's the most direct line of things that she can help with.
So you get 2 attacks.
Sure. Yeah. 13.
And the little swarms or the big swarm?
I think the little swarm's on the way to the big swarm.
Hit.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, that small swarm is taken out on your way to the bigger one.
And then she's going to angle towards that bigger one and again just like sweep her tail, trying to disrupt everything and like kind of clear their pathway. Ooh. All told, that's a 29.
What's this look like?
I think it looks like the crushing the little guys and then this as galumphing run as such a giant beast can make. And then just the massive sweeping of that tail, and as it like cuts through the swarm, it just hits ground, it hits Nesk, and like scatters them all, crushes them, blows them all away. And then as the tail kind of follows through to the very end, just the like whip crack as the small end of that tail hits the sort of end point of its run.
You see as you finish that, your eyes kind of lock with one of these, the glowing Nesk that are sitting inside the Hydra head, and it starts to barrel towards you because that looked intentional now, so it has something, and it's realizing something.
Can I make that official with a taunt? I'm trying to see if that's a bonus action.
Yes, you can do that.
Yeah, let me make that official with a taunt so it has disadvantage on anything else now.
Fuck yeah. The Hydra moves forward towards Savannah on the battlefield, and you see this Zach, but you do have a Nesk swarm right beside you.
I was specifically waiting to see what would happen if a Nesk tried to cross the river. Does it look like it's having any trouble?
This swarm doesn't, at least.
But do they have all the horses?
Do they have all the horses?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would like to throw a chair at the Nesk-hydra, please. Improvised ranged weapon attack.
Unfortunately, all you have is a Jurassic Park VHS from the year 1993 and a microwave.
I could rummage around in here. I bet I could find me a chair. There's a lot going on.
A steel chair from the WWF.
World Wildlife Fund.
There's no chair, but there is a ladder. I want to attack the Nesk that are attacking my tail by slamming my tail into the ground.
Hell yeah.
29. I'm gonna use my special savage attack. Do that better. How's 43 hit you?
You slam your tail down the first time, you see just a little bit of Nesker left, so you slam it down again, because that 43 does take them out, but the other one wouldn't have, so the swarm gone.
In that case, when I do the commanding strike, I'm supposed to be rolling a superiority die and adding it to whatever they do. I am going to do that one mo again. Who is closer? Who is the green one?
Kamren.
Kamren. Yeah, I say in thought speak.
Yeah.
Fucking trip that dude. Trip that dude behind you. So Kamren is facing east, right? And his big ass long tail is like basically right at the foot of where this Nesk-hydra is. So I'm saying, like, stick your tail out. Hit that dude.
Kamren looks down at the smaller swarm next to him, and he goes to swing his tail at him, and he says, yeah, I'll get these things. And as he does, he flicks it back, and it smacks the Hydra in one of the heads.
He actually adds this to the damage, so it's 40 total.
Okay. Yeah, he takes one of those heads clean off.
Nice.
Anything else, Zach? You got some movement?
Yeah, I will take some move towards that thing, I guess.
The Titanosaur near the Hydra are going to scatter away from it. They're not close enough to take any opportunity attacks. This one to the north of you, Zach, will destroy another building just on its way out, or on its way to flee. Next up, these Titanosaur, I guess, will stomp out some swarms of Nesk. They'll try to, so one will succeed. Another Titanosaur will try to stomp out a swarm near you guys. She does. At the top of the round, you see from the south, the building where all of the Nesk were coming out has pretty much stopped. The trail of Nesk have stopped coming out. And Dylan, just as you see that flame and you see some of your friends start to scatter towards other Nesk, the flame gets bigger and bigger and just erupts out of the ground, causing like an explosion. So you will make a dex save, and since you're at ground zero, you're gonna do it with disadvantage. Everybody else will also need to make dex saves, just not with disadvantage.
And you did say we all have inspiration.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna. Can I use it now?
Yes.
Oh, I have to use it. I crit one.
Alright, so I got an 11.
11 fails.
It's better than before.
Oof.
I used my inspiration to get an 11. Because I don't want you to kill me like you're about to do to Alex.
Yeah, I got a 7, so I'll see you on the flip side later.
Oh, shit.
I got an 18.
This first one is for Kamren. This is success. Aximili and Mateo are too far away, but there are 4 Titanosaur near. So 4 more deck saves. 1 fails, 2 fails, 3 succeeds, 4 fails. This is gonna be bad. Did you all remember your temp hit points?
Yeah, burned through them a long fucking time ago, dude.
39 fire damage to everybody except Zach and one of the Titanosaur and Kamren, which they take 17 fire damage.
So since I saw it on my last turn, can I say that I ducked my head under my little body?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
The one that's been helping you, I will let him have been the one that passed that save.
Wow, bro.
What? What'd I do?
You're just, you know, Killing dogs again.
He's a big dumb dog out here doing a job.
And you killed him.
It's basically a border collie.
These Titanosaur get hit with this flame and kind of get pushed back, but all of them let out bellows and try to run. None of them died. The Nesk, however, all around are gone. All around the big building. There's still the Hydra. There's still a few other swarms around the battlefield. The Titanosaur, though, look like they're going to start fleeing on their turn. The ground beneath you all is rumbling, and you see the Nesk starting to flee. The Hydra Nesk, the big swarm, is still staying here, and it's still in the fight, but a lot of the other Nesks seem to be moving away from their village.
Did the Hydra lose any hits?
No, it wasn't close enough to get hit by that blast.
Oh, okay.
But top of the round, Kamren's up. He's gonna try to smack the Hydra with 2 tail attacks. Both hit. 2 heads are gone. Kamren will move around the Hydra on the other side, trying to cut it off, flank it with Zach. Fortunately, that does put Kamren next to a Nesk swarm. 2 Nesk swarms that'll attack him. They don't have those cannons though, so they just bite him, and both of them miss as he just swings his tail back and forth. No Nesk around you guys. There's some fighting going off in the north between the Titanosaur and 2 other Nesk swarms. You see that cannon blasting. And then Dylan, as you have your head kind of tucked down, the heat is just kind of like blistered your skin in places.
She's gonna untuck her head and be like, guys, I kind of got turned into Chicharrones a little bit. There's something rumbling under here. I don't know if we should, like, play kickball with some of these shield balls and grab as many of these stun guns as possible and get out of here, or do you want me to check it out?
I mean, we should try to get what we came here for. Let's take a quick look, but let's get out of here quickly.
You got it. And she's gonna start rumbling down this tunnel, and if it starts to get small, then she's gonna start morphing.
Places of it are falling away, but as you kind of move down in it, it is going to start to get smaller and smaller to where you won't be able to get through.
So I'll start morphing.
All right, sounds good. Savannah.
I think Savannah is going to move over towards where Dylan started to disappear, and she'll just, like, thought speak only to Dylan. Just stay in contact. I'm right here. And she'll just kind of ready an action to, like, if anything happens to Dylan going into this tunnel or whatever, she's going to try to take whatever action to help out as she can.
Next up is the Nesk-hydra, who is right next to Kamren with 2 heads. 2 were taken out by Kamren this round. It'll take all 6 attacks on Kamren because I don't think it has the reach to meet Zach. That's 3 hits, 4 hits, 5 hits, all 6. Uh-oh. As these Nesk chomp into Kamren, his Titanosaur body falls to the ground. He does smush this Nesk swarm next to him, though. Kamren is down. Zach.
Okay, well, I don't care for that. It is time for Zach to do something cool. It's been a long time coming, folks. I'm going to attack these boys. I'm going to do 2 times the attacks. And I'm going to do stomps. Stompy stomps. Alright, there's my first stomp.
27 hits.
38. I'll let that ride. And then I'm going to do it again.
Yeah, one of these heads is squished.
I wasn't expecting to miss.
16. Yeah, they coil back just as you stomp down.
Fucking pieces of shit. Alright, then the last thing I'm going to do is rally. Choose a friendly creature who can see or hear you. That creature gains temporary hit points equal to my superiority die roll plus my charisma. For Kamren.
Yeah, his eye blinks open on the ground as you call out to him.
To the team. It is time to go. Kamren took a knee. We got to get out of here.
As that message hits your all's heads, you see the Titanosaurus start to move away from where the big fire was. And even though these nests take opportunity attacks, the swarms that are still around, the Titanosaur have enough hit points that they're not going to go down, so they just keep running. This one at the very north, though, that is engaged with two of the swarms, one of which has a clunky weapon, tries to move away but runs right into one of the big force fields. It's going to try to knock it away as its action. It just runs into the thing and like kind of bounces back. Next up, none of the nests seem to be coming from out of anywhere now. They're all charred down where Dylan is, down in the tunnels. Kamren will push himself back up, and as he does, swing his tail at the Hydra in front of him. Hey, thanks, man. We gotta take this thing out. If I try to run, it's gonna get me. A natural 1 as he staggers to the side. He will stomp down with his foot. Yeah, as he like falls back prone, but as he does, he stomps on the Hydra, taking some of the swarm out, but not enough to take a head out. Next up are the swarms. These swarms that are up here by the lone Titanosaur still on the battlefield. The lone wild Titanosaur still on the battlefield. One will try to shoot him with his cannon. It's natural 1 on the save. This Titanosaur is stunned and taking damage. All the swarms that you all see currently are leaving. The only one that seems to be staying is the amalgamation of heads. Dylan, you start to demorph and get further and further down this hole, and it like winds a little bit. Savannah, she's just still within your sight as in front of you, Dylan, a new swarm, like just pieces of these nests that are still alive, start to crawl together, and they make a small version of it, but it looks like the form of Savannah standing in front of you.
How far into my morph am I?
A few seconds.
Okay. Can I push it a little further?
Yeah, that'll be a bonus action. A concentration check.
That's a nat 20.
2 rounds in, so
Sweet.
basically that's 6, 12, 18 seconds because you nat 20'd. Not only did you speed it up, you kind of controlled it a little bit. So how do you want this to go?
Yeah, so I kind of want to morph the parts of speech first. As I'm reducing my mass a little bit, I want to keep enough of it to where I can put a big old flat foot on this thing if I need to. But as, you know, my voice box comes back to normal and my mouth sort of slinks down a little bit, you're going to hear like big, slow human words come out of this giant lizard's mouth. They say,
You do see it stop, and like the nests that are around it pause for a second, but you see as like they kind of split, you see one of the beach ball things start to emerge, and it doesn't do anything yet. It's just starting to come out. Savannah, you are kind of peeking down, and you start to see this as well.
I'm gonna raise one of my big old front feet and I'm gonna be like,
Do an intimidation.
Can I help? This was the thing I was waiting for. Can I help?
Yeah. What do you do to help?
what do you do to help?
Have you ever seen when there's two people that are, I'm just going to say for the intents and purposes of this conversation, in a relationship, and there's one person saying a thing, and just behind them stands the other person, just arms crossed, being like plant girl? Yeah, that.
The hell yeah, advantage.
Awesome. No. It went from a 17 to a nat 20.
Yes.
Fuck yeah. You see the beach ball thing just drop to the ground as the nests scatter.
Nice.
You move in a little bit further. It's still rumbling, it's still collapsing, but you just get to a bigger open area and there's a ship in it. And you see the nest just piling into it. This is where they're all at right now. It's starting to power up even as they're moving into it. You see the Dinosaurus being transported towards the ship. And it's still in its big old tube tank thing.
Sweet.
Savannah.
All right, so Savannah cannot see the ship down there, right? Only Dylan can see that. Okay.
She's moved past where you can see now.
However, Dylan is she's gonna relay what's going on down here. She's gonna be like, yeah, they got a ship. They got a ship. Wait, can I? If I've morphed my mouthpieces, can I still do that?
Yeah, that's like the last, because it was guttural when you were doing it, so it wasn't all the way formed. Yeah, you're good.
Sweet.
So, oh man. Okay, so is there any like clear place, now that Dylan has said that, is there anything that now looks like, oh, that's where the ship is going to come out of?
Maybe that the second biggest building on the battlefield, maybe. That would be the most likely place I think you would think as you kind of scan around. There does seem to be a force field over it, though.
Okay, I think Savannah will just relay to the rest of the team then. Get ready if this thing tries to take off, then let's intercept it and not let it get out there. I assume Kamren's still looking pretty rough?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, then I think she'll say that to everybody, and then just down to Kamren. Kamren, hang in there. We're going to try to get out of here soon and use Rally and Ally.
All right. I will say you do see that you can close the gap between Kamren and you, and the Hydra has 4 heads kind of over him, and Zach is right behind him as well.
Oh, fuck yeah. Okay, if she can close that gap, she'll just give a quick, like, Dylan, are you going to be okay if I go to Kamren?
Yeah, I think I got this. Go get him.
Okay, let me know if that changes. And she'll quick turn, go close the distance, tail sweep, 2 attacks. I'm just going to take it all. I'm taking it all.
And you have advantage on these attacks because you are flanking with Zach.
Great. Thank God. Plus 11, you say. 26
Hit.
for the first one. Okay, do you want me to roll both and see if both hit?
Yeah.
Okay. 18.
Hit. Savannah. You see these 4 Hydra head. One of them snap back towards Zach, and then 3 of them just over top of Kamren are about to shoot down. What does it look like as you do this?
Have you ever seen the movie The Land Before Time?
Yeah.
You know when, like, Littlefoot's mom just dies immensely protecting Littlefoot? I think it's going to be like the mouth of the T-Rex is coming down, but in this case it's a Hydra, and just like putting her body in the way and then just slowly crushing it as she kind of moves in. But she's going to try to protect Kamren.
You're covered in Nest guts. Next up is the Nesk-hydra that's dead, so it's Zach.
I am going to lumber at this thing. Can I make it there?
Yep.
And I want to actually rear up on the hind legs and then slam my whole body against this big red ball.
All right. Roll a strength check.
No, it's an 18.
So this seems a little bit more sturdy as you slam into it. Go ahead and roll stomp damage for it.
Okay.
As you slam into it, it shimmer for a second. It keeps like where the most of the impact is. It seems like the energy gathers there to try to hold it up, but it eventually kind of displaces back out over the whole building. But it looks like it's still kind of flickering as you smashed into it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna rear up and do the same thing. 29. I'll use Savage Attacker since I've got it.
Hell yeah.
39's pretty good.
39's enough. So you slam again into this force field, and it gathers again where you are, but as you like come down, it just breaks apart and just dissipates, and you slam into this building, and it opens up. You can see inside it. It looks like how the other buildings looked, where it was just these different tunnels kind of through it and walls made of dirt and stuff. But as you slam down into the ground, parts fall, and you see like there is a place where this can kind of being held up by like a sheet of metal, but the sheet of metal is kind of flimsy, and as you smash into it, the dirt kind of starts to drop down, and you can see there's a cavern underneath it.
Am I tumbling down this hole down now?
You're not. You slammed into the force field, which took the blunt of it, and then you kind of crashed through the wall and dented like where this metal is, so you can see down in it, but you're not falling in there.
All right, cool. I will report. There's a huge shaft over here, and this building has a hole in it.
Next up is the Titanosaur. The only one still on the battlefield is stunned, so he just kind of shakes his head as he clears his stun. Kamren starts to stand back up, and he says, we out of here?
13.
Nice.
We're trying to get a ship that Dylan found. So I think Zach's trying to... I think Zach may have just found where it comes out of, and Dylan's working from the other side. So, yes, soon.
Should I just chill here?
No, you can absolutely start to get out of here.
Okay. And I think I like being the biggest one. I don't like it when we're all big. It hurts more. When I'm the biggest one, I can protect.
I don't appreciate your candor. There's nothing wrong with being shorter than average.
Well, that's what you would say. He just keeps lumbering away. Dylan.
Yes.
You face the ship and you see like there's still more Nesk trying to pile into it, and the rumbling is happening from the ship, but the doors are starting to close now to the ship, and you have like the little openings in it.
Cool. I want to... how far away is it?
About 150 feet.
What do I see around me?
Collapsed metal shards and crumpled metal, broken glass, machinery, umbrella.
An umbrella. Okay. All right, okay.
A crumpled pteranodon locked in a cage.
How far away from me is he?
He's probably 10 feet, but he's crumpled as in he's underneath like a rock in a cage.
Oh, so yeah, I can't use that. Poor guy. R.I.P. Yeah. So I want to try and grab a very large piece of metal.
There is a piece next to you, so this will be the last round you can use your Titanosaur strength at its full strength.
Yeah. Cool. Awesome. I love that. Thank you. And I want to take this piece of metal in my mouth, and I want to lean my head back as far as like the whole length of my body, and I want to sling this piece of metal at one of the doors of the ship.
That will be pretty hard.
Just in like the general vicinity of a door.
A strength check.
Okay. So what does a 27 get me?
27. This thing catches a thermal or something. Like the way you...
Thermals.
You fling it just right and it flows through the air like a frisbee, and it smashes in to like the back end, the very back door that it can hit of this ship, and it stops it from closing.
Just gonna think up, I got a door, you guys. I got us a door. What do I do? There's a lot of Nesk in here.
Do we have any weapons nearby? Anything you can grab?
No, there's like glass. There's a poor dead dinosaur. I don't know. There's an umbrella.
Is there anything that... So they had some stun guns that they were dropping as they were dying, right?
They do. Any that she sees down here are cooked up.
Right, but are there any up top that we can sling down that tunnel?
There are two that you can see with like, as you raise your neck up and kind of look, they're pretty much clear across the battlefield from you.
How about we just let them escape and I'll jump on the ship when it comes up to shot?
I mean, we can give that a shot.
We don't want to fucking break it. Like, let's just... I'll push it back down, right? That should be... I'm sure it can't fly with a Titanosaur on it.
It's a ship for space.
So it's rated at 0 atmospheres. I mean, that's very little pressure.
It will have a significant blast to take off. It takes a lot of force to push a ship into space, unless they're using some kind of ion projection.
Right, so are you saying
I would
you don't think that a
be careful jumping on
55-ton beast would hurt? Okay.
It might hurt you as well, is what I'm saying.
Well, you know, I've had worse.
You've been shot with a missile before?
Sorry, you're breaking up. Can't hear you.
Aximili and Matea have started to move through the retreating Titanosaur to be just on the edge of the battlefield now. Other Titanosaurs scatter. You don't see Dylan. Kamren gives a head nod to Aximili and Matea as he passes them as well. You're just south of where Zach is, who stands next to the building that is over where you guys think the ship is. And the Titanosaur is to the north still, a wild one. And he's just battling the two swarms of Nesk, never ending. One of them has a weapon.
And the force field, is that still over where the ship is coming out of? Or no, that went down?
It's not, yeah, that's the one where Zach just destroyed.
Dylan, can you kick that force field back on when the ship's about to take off?
Maybe. Let me take a look around.
Aximili, would a force field and a Titanosaur on it stop it?
Possibly. I still do not think that would be good for Zach. I wasn't really concerned about us not being able to stop the ship. It was him being hurt in the process.
Best case scenario, Dylan can kick this thing back on, and when the ship blasts off, all of that, whatever energy comes out of it, fries all the Nesk inside.
Let's hope that works.
Did say best case scenario.
Zach, do you have anything you want to do?
I'm going to prepare an action to jump down this hole if I hear a ship take off. Or if Dylan says the ship took off.
Okay.
I will yell, just in thought speak, if anyone can get me a force field ball, like, I'll put it down ahead of me. But, I mean, I'm not trying to lose a ship. We got to keep it, so whatever. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, I think when Zach says that, Savannah's just going to be like, well, hopefully we can use the one down there, but I'll keep an eye out. And then she's going to go start scrambling to look for, like, any sort of, like, stun gun stuff that the Nesk have dropped that we know works. Just in case she can get in there and help Dylan with that. She's going to try to get there first with ground coverage.
As you move up this river, the closest weapon that's functioning is to the north with that Titanosaur that is fighting the Nesk. You will see this too as you ready your action, Zach. That Titanosaur swings its tail trying to knock these Nesk away from it, and it hits the force field that's near it. And this is one of the force fields that moves. So as it hits it, it moves off of the building that it's on, and this Titanosaur breaks open this building, and you guys can kind of see inside it. But the Titanosaur does flee the battlefield. After that, the Nesk take opportunity attacks. It's not enough to take it out. It runs away.
And did it move that ball closer to me?
No, it moved it the other way. As it clears this building out, you see inside a metal container is just, Zach, what looks like to you a big bomb.
Hell yeah.
It's shaped like a missile.
I love a big bomb.
It's got like a symbol of what looks to be fire on it.
It says Acme Rocket on the side.
That's what you guys see as we go back to Dylan. Dylan, this ship looks like it's all the Nesk that are in it, and it's gonna start to rumble a little bit more.
Do I see anything that looks like a control console or anything like that I could smash that button?
Most of the shit down here is destroyed. Anything that would have been like a console is gone. And this room is barely being held up. And you see like the little hole that Zach made in the top. And it is right above the ship.
I got no force field. So I'm just gonna wing it. And she's gonna run toward this ship.
As you flung the fang, you covered at least that 30. Then, because you're big, it's more. You're still about 100 feet away. I would say a flat out sprint would get you right there, but you wouldn't have any action when you got there.
Okay.
Hearing Dylan say that, can Savannah add to, like, just to communicate back to Dylan, we found a giant bomb out here.
It's a cartoon bomb. Like, it's the most obvious bomb. It looks like it's from Fallout 4.
Big bomb, good. I'll bring ship to you then.
Okay, just check. Do we still need the ship? Because, like, we got a bomb now.
It would depend on how much explosive force the bomb has. That's Matea.
Okay, so try to get the ship too. Got it.
But we can get a ship from the Mercora, can we not?
They did have one. Yes.
All right, ship secondary. Dylan, don't do anything crazy.
Oh. Okay.
Sounds like I was too late.
This ship starts to rumble and lift up off the ground. The remaining nest that didn't make it in the ship and that can't cram themselves in the open door that Dylan has made start to just swarm Dylan. So they'll take an attack. They miss. The engine powering up kind of cooks some of them before they can get to you. And the ship will lift up. It's just moving up, hits the top of this, where this metal sheet lay with the dirt on top of it, and just moves it up. Zach, it is basically breaking through the ground now.
In thought speak, I'm going to say, you didn't say Zach going to do anything stupid. And then I run for it.
It was implied.
Nope. Sorry, my name's not Dylan.
Yeah, and it, just as you jump, it starts to really take off.
Is this ship skateboard shaped? This is important for the art that may or may not happen of this moment. He's like, it is now.
Most of it, yeah, is pretty flat. Like they move through tunnels, so like most of the ship stays kind of flat, but the end kind of flares up like a plane might, and like it's taking off from below.
And I mean, if you get Dylan on the controls, Dylan has all of those sorts of driving feats, and you have the skateboard feats. So between the two of you,
Honestly.
And we could argue that these buildings look like trash cans. I'm just saying, if anyone has any strong feelings about trash cans.
and how much they really hate trash
And
cans.
how much they hate them.
You think you're gonna like this, but I don't think you're gonna like this. It's gonna be a post strength checks.
Okay.
And a ship is gonna have a hell of a strength score.
Oh, man, I wish I was one of the strongest creatures I've ever morphed into. Fuck. Oh, wait, I am. Cool. There's a fucking 14.
21. So this thing smashes into you. 23
Shit.
bludgeoning, and it seems to be like carrying you for the most part. It does go a little bit slower.
All right, well, I do a kickflip. I mean, what do you want? I'm on it.
You're on it, and it's moving up fast.
Okay.
20 feet, 30 feet,
20 feet.
40 feet up,
Oh, okay.
50 feet up, 60 feet up, 70 feet
I have
up,
a problem.
80 feet up, 90 feet up,
I'm
100
stomping.
feet up.
Demorph.
All right. Roll a
Demorph.
strength check.
Go to something that can fly.
Another strength check.
Yeah.
There you go.
Natural 20.
That's funny.
You stomp in and you see parts of the ship dent, and it slows a little bit more, but it still keeps climbing. You can roll some damage.
32.
Yeah, it dents the ship. 110 feet, 120
This isn't
feet.
gonna work. I start demorphing.
The ship isn't stopping.
The Nesk on the ship are a creature, yeah?
Yes.
They're in control of the ship currently, yeah?
Yes.
Then I fucking taunt them.
Okay. How do you do that?
How am I gonna do that? What I'm gonna do is I am going to, right in front of the ship that's raising out of here, I see that it just keeps going and going and going. And I'm just gonna go on a, like, Godzilla level rampage of their town. Especially any buildings where they were, like, you know how the one building, like, very much seemed to be, like, only their hive, like, where they came from? I'm crushing through that now. I'm sweeping stuff aside. I'm getting absolutely reckless with, if something looks like a relic or something they care about, I'm crushing it.
You hear as trillions of tiny little fish shake at you.
Well, they make us swarm out the window and do this.
Dylan?
I guess since there's nothing left for me down here, I'm gonna start heading back up. Am I demorphed yet?
Yes, we can call you Demorph.
Cool.
Yeah, at some point I totally stopped demorphing and just went back in. I gave up on that plan.
Yeah, that was like 6 seconds in, so you're good.
Feels like not a lot of seconds.
How many feet per second are they rising?
About 100 every 6.
Okay.
So Zach started demorphing. Savannah taunted. Dylan came back to the top. Top of the round is the ship is climbing more and more.
So I'll just demorph, and then remorph, and fly back down.
All right. Do you want to try to speed it up?
Sure.
All right. Roll a concentration check as they go 200 more feet, and then double move to go another 100 feet up. So they're 300 feet up. You do speed it up. So
cool.
You're 3 rounds in.
Okay.
That's 18 seconds. So anything people want to do on the ground?
As Zach was leaving thought speak range, by the way, he just went, "Be right back."
Dylan's gonna get up there and be like, Did he really do that?
Yes, he really did that.
I'm mad, but also that's bitchin'.
Only if he makes it back alive.
That's fair. Alright. And then she's gonna start morphing the Pteranodon.
Do you want to try to speed that up as well?
Yeah. 18.
Yeah. You are 2 rounds in as your first round starts.
Sweet.
Seeing that taunt didn't work, she was just trying to get them to stop ascending and try to go after her, is what she was trying to do with that.
Okay. Savannah, roll intimidate with advantage because you used your taunt.
16.
They get to like 200 feet. They stop and kind of start to turn their ship and look down towards where you're running across the battlefield. Yeah, they're going to take 1 shot at you on their turn with advantage. But they do stop for this round. So we'll say instead of them being the 300 feet up, we'll actually call them at 150. They kind of stopped in the middle of their movement. One of these cannons kind of is on the side of this ship, and it looks a little bit bigger than normal, or than the normal ones you've seen. Does a 15 hit your AC?
15 meets.
Then it hits, yeah. 20 radiant damage, and make a strength save as this hits you, so that's a d20 plus 8.
Oh boy, I am looking real bad. 17?
You will fall prone as this big cannon hits you. So as you're running, you get hit and fall to the ground and kind of slide into the side of this building that the ship just came out of. Just teetering on the edge, but not falling. Dylan and Zach want to speed up?
I'm going to continue
Let's
to
go.
demorph.
And I'm going to continue to remorph.
I want to look at that stomp that I did, where it all dented in. Did I make any holes in the hole?
Nope. Just dents.
There's no cracks in between the plating or anything? Dang. Does it look like there are plates that I could, not me, not Zach, but maybe particularly large orange hairy man might be able to rip up?
Maybe.
Maybe? Okay, I like maybe. Maybe's pretty good.
Maybe. Most of it looks to be they're plates, but they cover most of this flat surface, just big plate.
I got a 15 to speed up my morph.
You do that. So you are now
I did a 12.
4 rounds in. 12. 18 plus 12 is 30. So yeah, you are fully demorphed.
Okay. Yeah, I'm really torn between wanting to really fuck this ship up and want to just go ahead and leave. Look over the side. We're not very far up, right?
They have gone up more now.
We haven't even hit 1,000 feet though yet.
No, you're 250.
Cool. I'm gonna morph orangutan.
Well, you just finished, so you can't start on your
I just
finish.
finished.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. You're right.
The ship rises up 200 more feet because it double moves. Savannah.
You know how you said it would take half her movement to stand up? Doesn't matter. She's still laying down. She's just going to start demorphing.
You want to use your
You don't need
bonus
to stand up.
to speed up?
Yes, yeah, why not?
Dylan, I guess, roll to see if you speed up as well. What'd you get, Alex?
Don't
I got
fucking
another
talk to
15.
me.
All right, that is 6 rounds in, so you need 4 more, Dylan. Let's just roll them all now.
I got a
I got
16 that
16.
time.
Nice.
12 and a dirty 20.
You're fully Pteranodon now.
Okay.
Zach, you are...
I'm 1 good roll away. That's a good enough roll, right?
that is.
I'm gonna start stomping around on the top of this motherfucker looking for a chink in the armor to put my big meaty fingers in.
Roll a investigation check as you kind of look around to find a place.
I love investigating. It's one of my favorite things to do. Look at me investigate. 22.
Yeah, there's a space where these two plates meet, you can try to lift it up.
I would love to. Put my fingers in there. Strength check?
Yep.
Ah, fuck.
Yeah, you pull and pull and pull, and you can't get it to budge. Savannah, when you finish demorphing, what is your plan? See if we even need to make these rolls.
Genuinely, just continue on to get to that bomb to see what morph she can go next to help out to get this thing back to the Mercora, basically. She's given up on the whole ship here. But, like, listen, if anything happens in the meantime, she'll be happy to come over and help out with it. But, like, yeah, she's just trying to get to that bomb.
As Savannah finishes her demorph, we just see her stumbling through, wide-eyed through the brush, her hair all messed up and like flaring out in different ways, and she just like staggers to a tree, stumbles, and keeps moving until she gets to this building with this big old Acme looking bomb in front of her.